Hello friends, how are you all today? I feel like the camera's not quite focused in. There we go, it's a little bit better. Zazu's with us today. Have a look at how nice and bright and beautiful he's looking. He is so happy. Go. Focus on the Zazu. How cute is he today? He has been more than happy to sit on me, so we're very lucky to see the Zazu on stream. I'm also matching him today. I'm kind of green. So, also, this sweater is inspiration for my painting today. Basically, I want to use very similar colours. So, I've worn it today, so hopefully I can feel properly inspired. But yeah, we're going to add all of the colour to his sweater today. And if I have enough time, I'm going to be adding the pencil details and everything else, but we'll see how it goes. See how it goes, guys. Hello, Punisher. How are you doing? Thank you so much for all your support on Patreon, by the way. I really appreciate that. I'm hoping to post the new story for you guys very soon. We'll see how it goes. Doval, thank you for the quack. Appreciate it. We need a Zazu sound, don't we, guys? We need a Zazu squawk for the stream. I feel like that's only fitting. But yeah, it's gonna be... You are stuck in my hair, Zazu. You are stuck in my hair. It's gonna be a bit of a process, guys. Basically, I'm gonna be removing all of the masking fluid off of this piece of the painting. So as you guys can see, last time, so 2 days ago, we added all of this masking fluid to cover certain sections. So once I paint over it and it all dries, I can hopefully remove that. So we'll see how it goes. We need to watch it doing by Zazu. I really need to get around to recording more of the words he says because it's so hard. Sometimes when he's being recorded, he knows, and all he wants to do is dance for the camera. So it's super hard. So cool to see Zazu painting his tail. I know, it's so beautiful. It's like literally when he fans out his tail like that, he is at his most beautiful. So you guys are lucky. You get to see Zazu looking his most stunning ever. Poetic Lone Wolf, how are you doing, by the way? It's so good to have you back. It's been such a long time. Such a very long time. Oh my gosh, Something Pretty. Hello, how are you doing? Guys, can we please have a shout out for Something Pretty? They're an amazing art streamer. They do watercolor, graphite sketches, and they have their very own book that I think was on Kickstarter. Moonlit Tia, hello! Welcome back! You tried! You tried really good. Alright, so guys, basically we're gonna start with all of the green. I don't want to go too green because I don't want it to be oversaturated. We'll see how it goes, but basically green is good. Green is good. Alright, gotta start timer though. Doval, thank you for gifting that sub to Something Pretty. Oh my gosh. We get to bury Something Pretty, guys. We get to bury Something Pretty. Here we go. One little tombstone for Something Pretty. Let's go. Here we go. Tiny little tombstone just for you. Let's get you buried. Let's move some of that stuff that's in the way. There we go. One tiny little tombstone. And we didn't lose the Zazu either. He was all there for the whole ceremony. And so Neka did not obey what this comment says, which is to not read it, even though, not even mentally, as it's impossible to obey it upon seeing it, we are not in control of our mind. That's very true, Zoe. I can't help myself. How am I supposed to not read it? How am I supposed to? Alright, guys. Do you guys think I did the hair too dark? I have this inkling, like yesterday I was sort of doubting myself. Should I have done the hair a little bit lighter? But at the end of the day, like, I didn't want to have a lack of contrast with the background because the background is so busy. I felt like the character might get lost if I did it any lighter. But I don't know. We'll see. There's nothing I can really do about it at this point though. Like, once all the color is set, that's pretty much all I can do. It looks good to you? Alright, well, we gotta deal with it at this point. Really gotta deal with it. So I'm hoping the colors will good. Where are you going? You can't have the brush, you know that. You're just gonna be good and sit there. Value in the face will fix what it is I'm seeing. You think the hair is fine. I think you're totally right, yeah. Because the face isn't quite done, I think that's what's looking a little bit weird. So yeah, hopefully. Look how easy it is now, guys. Because I've already applied all of that masking fluid, I can basically go crazy. Crazy with all the color over the top. Because I don't have to worry about going over my little skull shapes and all the zigzag patterns. All of it is basically covered by my masking fluid. Let's just hope it all comes off properly and doesn't rip my paper. Like, remember that time we had to do my Dead Ted painting 3 times over just because the masking fluid ruined it? Oh my gosh, I don't want another episode like that. So how's your morning been? Something pretty. I'm guessing it's morning, or no, it would be evening over there. It would be evening. How's your evening been? You really love my stream. It gives you a sense of comfort late at night, something to keep you occupied instead of crying. Sorry, I'm so happy to hear that. You know what? Like, I've seen something on Twitter recently, and I'm pretty sure I liked it. And basically it was just, I think it was just a viewer, and all they posted was that sometimes streamers don't even realize how much their streams mean to people, like even just lurkers, because that is their comfort stream. That's where they go at certain times of the day and they're used to going there. And so when that streamer isn't live, it really hits them kind of hard. And they were just posting that, trying to remind streamers to essentially keep doing what they're doing. And for anyone that needed to hear that, and I really needed to hear that today. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know, really makes you realize sometimes that the community being together really does mean a lot, not just to you, but also to other people. So yeah, it's really awesome to hear that from someone in my own stream as well. Zazu wants the front seat. He really does. I'm looking to buy him a travel cage so I can take him out shopping and take him to parks and stuff. And I'm hoping I can sort of live stream some of that to you guys. But they're very expensive. Like, one of the ones I'm looking at is, I think it's like 500 Australian dollars. That's a lot of money, you know? Like, oh my gosh. And I've been looking at some that are cheaper. I found one that was $200. The problem is they're not quite big enough for Zazu. He's like, the average size for an Alexandrine parrot that he is like 55 centimeters when you include their tail. So I think it's like 30 centimeters without the tail. But yeah, like they're pretty big birds. And yeah, trying to find a carrier that I can take out that's big enough to have him in, because he won't like dog carriers, and I can't really, you know, wear dog carriers as a backpack when I'm taking him out. So it's a struggle finding something for him. I used to keep my other birds, my previous parrots that I used to have, in this tiny little cat carrier, and they loved it. They were like, it would be their safe space. They would love to get in there. But I don't know. Zazu just doesn't have anything that works for him, guys. Hugs for everyone, no crying. Exactly, no crying, Zoe, no crying. It's late evening. You just got in a bit ago. Had a meeting with some artists at a pottery studio tonight and had sushi. It was a great evening. Pottery is so cool, honestly. Like, I would love to do my own pieces like that. I see some really cool artists on Instagram that actually make like really custom pottery, and they have like faces. It's almost like Alice in Wonderland tea sets come to life, and I really love those. Sadly, the artist is also in Ukraine, so I don't know how it's going with her or whether she's still able to run her business. But yeah, she's like super creative. Don't tell us I'm 4.6 foot. No, I don't know how tall I am, guys. You're gonna say that a cat carrier might be helpful, but you don't know. Well, Zazu doesn't fit in cat carriers. He's a bit big for those. And also because of the nature of birds, they love to chew through things. So cat carriers usually have mesh and stuff like that, which my previous birds used to leave them alone. Zazu does not. He loves to chew things, so it wouldn't last very long with him. Oh my goodness! Killer koala, guys! We just got raided by killer koala! Have a look at that, guys! Hold on to your brains. There's a lot of zombies in the chat right now. What did you do, koala? Long time no see. How have you been? You heard I have tacos? Give you the tacos! Sadly, no tacos here. Dova's a great chef though, so maybe you can get Dova to make you guys something. Just maybe. Oh my goodness! The Stray game? Oh, I want to play that so bad. I just saw it coming out a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday? That's so sick. You played and beat the Stray game in one day? Are you serious? What's your experience with the game so far? Celestial Bean, thank you so much for the follow. We need an actual hat for Zazu. I've looked at ones. I don't know how long he'll wear them because he loves to chew things. So he'll probably just eat it up in a couple of seconds. But I saw little parrot bow ties and stuff like that. They also actually make wearable parrot diapers so you can have your bird on you and they don't poop on you. Luckily, Zazu is kind of potty trained for the most part, so he doesn't really poop on me, but I do know other parrot owners that struggle a lot with that. So far,
2,500 followers. Let's go.
We reached it! Dover and I were talking last night about the fact that we were so close to 2,500 followers, guys. We reached it! Oh my gosh! It's not a long game? Really? That's a shame. No! No, do you have it as well, Pretty? I don't know if we have a follower command. But yeah, we're at 2,500 currently. So thank you so much for the raid, Killer Koala, and your community support. I really appreciate that. What would you say was your favorite thing about the game, by the way? Best thing ever about that game. I'm waiting for, what was it? What's the Bridge of Spirits game called again? I forgot. Oh my goodness. It's something Bridge of Spirits. Basically, I'm waiting for it to come on Steam. Because I refuse to buy it if it's not on Steam. I just want my games on Steam. Ethcore, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, we only have followage. Yeah, we need to get followers. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, exactly. If you guys played that one, I'm really keen to play it. Apparently it's kind of hard though. So I don't know how I'll go. I don't have a very, I don't have a lot of patience with platform games usually, but if the art is really good and there's a great story, then I think I'll play them. But yeah, usually it's the art that entices me. It's gotta have really good art. too dark with this, but it just needs a little bit more. Just a little bit more depth. Slightly too pale and it's not going to show up against this background. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I haven't yet decided what color I want to make the stripes. Definitely the skulls are going to be like a creamy color. So I'm really inspired by the sweater I'm wearing and I want to use very similar colors for his one. But yeah, I'm going to keep the skull colors are going to be white or like just an off-white color like that. So you can see tiny little skulls over here. And then I don't know what to do with the stripes. I feel like maybe a pale blue, like a really light blue, or maybe a red. Haven't decided yet. Spark, hello! How are you doing, guys? We have got a redeem for the giant spider. If you guys don't like spiders, better look away for a couple of seconds.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain.
By the way, if you hate spiders, blame Spark, guys. Blame Spark.
Out came the sun.
How have you been doing, Ethcor? Celestial Bean, hello!
And the itsy bitsy
That was a great game too. Did you play through that one as well?
again.
You just looked at this month's prompt. You are excited. There's only about a week left. So we're reviewing that one. Was that on the 28th? 28th or 29th, I think? I don't know. I may have moved it to the 28th. I'm not entirely sure. But Dover should be able to run the command in a second or two and we'll find out. But yeah, basically guys, you have about a week left to draw your Grim Reapers for my monthly prompt. So get them in if you guys are excited for this one. I think this is one of the coolest ones we've done so far, to be honest. Although, I really loved Hat Cult one. Yeah, so 28th. So I moved it to the Thursday. I've only been streaming for a few months when you came around. Wait, what? Oh, since you found my stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were one of the original members of my stream. Also, very creepy morning to everyone. How are you, Spark? What did you miss? Not much. We've got something pretty in the stream today. Amazing streamer, you guys got to check her out. And also, we got raided by Killer Koala and his awesome koala family. So we apparently they were playing Stray, which is the new game that's out about a cat. He's sort of stuck in a robot world, which I find really cool. And we've got little Zazu with us on stream today. So he's a bit of a feature. Oh, and we reached 2,500 followers, which was pretty cool. So we're currently just waiting for paint to dry. I can probably start working on his face as well. Need to make some good progress today. Missed message? May you show me something? It reminds you of Zazu. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. You cannot have the paint. Do you want to go back, fly back to your cage? Come on. There you go. New victims, indeed. Alright, let us go and add some more shading to the face. I kind of want to go with, like, last time I shaded the face purple, it didn't end up looking so fresh, which was a good thing. It was exactly what I wanted. So I feel like I kind of want to go the same direction this time. Like, just give him a sort of pale look. Oh yeah, please. Sorry, I forgot to say though. Please post it in the pet channel on Discord, and we'll have a look. I'm pretty active on Discord lately. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been getting to most things on Discord pretty much every day. So I've been doing a lot better because I felt so bad. I've been really neglecting Discord the past few months, and so I was like, gotta do better. So much cool stuff happening on Discord, and I'm just missing out. So I really do get to Discord. So I want to go darker very slowly. Very, very slowly. And we also got to darken these sections of my coffin. So I feel like I'm gonna go with black for that. I can't really see where I placed the line though. Kind of lost the line. So this is where are you working? Okay. One of the lines, and then it's a little bit more helpful. There we go. Much better. Alright. So basically I want to darken all of this. It's so crazy how much shading can do. Like, sometimes a piece just looks ridiculous, and then you start doing shading, and everything just gets so much better, guys. So much better. Oh my gosh. I love the green I added to the coffin as well. Really, really cool. You posted in Discord? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. We had a really interesting question of the day on Discord as well. Let me go find it. Actually, let me look at Zone's thing first in the pets channel. Oh, that is so cute. Have a look at that. Gusto Falco. It's a little card. Is that like a Pokemon card or something? I don't know. I don't play Pokemon, guys, so please don't, don't wreck me for it. But he does look kind of like Zazu. Look, his little green armor as well. How cute would Zazu look in armor like that, guys? That is adorable. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's absolutely adorable. That is so Zazu. Super cute. Super cute indeed. Alright, let me pull up question of the day, guys. Looks so badass, he really does. It's adorable. Hang on, where are we? Alright, so question of the day was, what are some red flags to watch out for in daily life? What would you guys say are some red flags in daily life? Need some feedback, guys. Basically, what I said was pretty much just when somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, you know, and you have that gut feeling that something is off, I feel like you just got to trust that. More often than not, trusting it leads you to a good place. Um, because you know, people that make you feel off, usually there's a reason why. And yeah, I think it's better to steer clear when you find things like that. At least that's my experience. But yeah, tell me some of your red flags, guys. What situations would you guys say you consider a red flag? I have $2,500 loyal zombies following my skull. Are you trying to get the command to work? I don't have $2,500, but I may have 2,500 zombies. What's better though? A horde of zombies or $2,500? I feel like you can achieve a lot with zombies. You can have anything. Absolutely anything. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a couple of days ago, actually yesterday, I oiled my entire desk. It's looking so much nicer. It feels nicer. It's almost just like you can feel how happy the wood is. And it smells so good, guys. Nick has 2,500 loyal zombies following her skull, although skull is not showing up for me. I don't know why. Now we need more followers to confirm. That we do, Dover. That we definitely do. I wouldn't say no to that. He's looking so cute. I feel like I'm gonna just darken up his little sweater a little bit more. It's so easy with all the masking fluid, guys. Check it out. So simple. Just replace it with a heart then. Yeah, because I don't think we can replace it with anything else, can we? Especially because Streamlabs doesn't necessarily have emoji access to everything, so it's a bit tricky. Can you try and enter... Wait, is it... No, it's not showing up. Okay, can you try and enter, like, not the text and just do the heart emoji? It doesn't look like it's wanting that. Uni, hello! How are you doing? Alright, that's dried so quickly. Alright, so light's coming from this side. So I feel like this panel needs to be darkest, a little lighter maybe. And then this one can be lightest. So we gotta do these two panels first. Oh my gosh, it's not going quite so dark. There we go. And hopefully that doesn't lighten up too much, because if it does, I'm gonna have to do another run over. I think we're still gonna work on this one tomorrow as well, guys, because I have plenty of work left on it. That worked! That one worked that time, Dover. Yeah. Ooh, I almost forgot his little, the rim of his shoe needs to. Sort of meant to be like a silver color. This guy's sweater is cute. It's meant to be inspired by my own sweater, actually. I really love this sweater. One of my faves. Please don't go over the little guy's fingers. You know, we need to see his tiny hands. I just want to say that you've been enjoying your time here, and thank you for me and the community for being an awesome and welcoming community, and also reigniting your love for watercolors. Zab! I'm so happy to hear that. So happy I've been able to inspire you to get back into watercolor. It's truly such an enjoyable medium to work with, and it's just so quick as well. Like, if you just want to see a splash of color on your sketch really quickly, and like quite often I do that when I'm trying to plan out like an oil painting of mine, I'll just slap some watercolor on there and I can really quickly see what it looks like. So what pieces have you been working on, Sab, and how's your Grim Reaper piece going? Hope you're doing well with that. I'm good, Uni, I'm good. I had like a really trash, was it last week, I think? And so I took a lot of time off streaming, but I'm back again, feeling a lot better this week, and I've gotten so much done. The studio was a mess though, so I spent a ton of time cleaning the studio because I needed to. Zazu had just made a massive mess all over the place, so I had to do a lot of cleaning, a lot of dusting and everything, so it's been a lot of work getting this place to look nice again. But it's so nice. I cannot be productive when a room is messy. Like, I don't know, I just never feel like I can go and sit down and get work done. I always feel distracted, or I'll always feel like I'm not really keen to go into that room and get work done. So I need my places to be clean, guys. You're working a few commercial art pieces and you are grateful that you have a number of art commissions this month. That's amazing, Sab. That's so cool. You have a question? What's your question? Did he leave pistachio shells everywhere? Definitely did. I keep stepping on them, Dover, and they're really hard. It's like stepping on a Lego. And I'm just like constantly stepping on these tiny pieces of pistachio shells in my studio, and it's just like freaking annoying. Freaking annoying, but hey, he's happy, so that's what matters. You've not worked on the Grim Reaper yet, but you are planning to work on it with watercolors. Oh my goodness, Sab, that's amazing. Currently, how's the weather over there? Maybe you want to know the temperature. It's in regard to something a friend of yours told you. Ooh, well, let me check. Not entirely sure because I didn't check the weather this morning. I've just stopped checking because it's been so ridiculously cold that I just don't care to know anymore. I'm like, okay, because usually I check before I get dressed how warm it's going to be that day, and then I'll get dressed accordingly. Lately, it's just been freaking freezing every day, so I've stopped checking because there's no point. But yeah, so today's apparently lowest is 4 degrees and highest is 14. So apparently, currently, it's like 13 degrees over here. But yeah, 4 degrees at the lowest. That's like just 4 degrees higher than freezing temperature, guys. Like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 7 degrees in Adelaide. So I'm a little bit outside of Adelaide. I live up in the hills, so it's like really cold here. So it's always like a couple of degrees colder than the rest of Adelaide. Give me your temp. You want my temperature? Why? Do you hate the warm temperatures? I'll trade with you any day, Sab. Any day. The cold is not for me. I just get so cold. It's not my thing. I'm just trying to stop it from going across his thumb and stuff. Because basically the water seems to have kind of bled, you know, into his thumb, so I don't want that to happen. I need to see his tiny little hands and fingers. You hate hot weather? You're more productive when it's cold? Really? That's crazy. It's roasting in the EU? What? Really? It's 32 degrees? Sab, please, I'll swap with you. I'll swap with you any day. I'll take 32 degrees gladly. Any day. I hate the cold. Where were you at, Sab? That's cold. I'm lucky. It's currently 100 Fahrenheit over here. Not sure how much that is in Celsius. I don't know either. People are suffering from a heat wave there. The problem with Europe though is the houses are all built like really well insulated, so when it gets hot in Europe, it's not like over here. Like our houses are built to get the heat out, right? So we have like no insulation. So when it's cold here, it's cold inside too. And you can put on heaters and stuff inside. It doesn't really stay warm because of the way our houses are built. It's really tricky. It's really, really tricky. Am I excited for my birthday? I kind of am. It's actually, to be honest, my birthday has kind of crept up on me. So my birthday is on the 5th of August, guys. That's about 2 weeks away. And I have like no plan for my stream that day. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I need to think of something. I need to do a birthday stream, and I need to think of something cool we can do that day. So I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I feel like I'm getting a lot of notifications. I'm just gonna try and quiet this thing down. How do you quiet you down? There we go. Singapore, it's a constant 86, it's a constant 30 Celsius to 32. See, I love that. I love that. That warms my heart. That's freaking perfect. I'd trade you any day if I could. Same in Dallas, the house becomes an oven by evening hours, no matter how much you crank up the AC. Yeah, so I think it's like, really makes a difference how the houses are built. And I think like, you know, if like you had a house in Australia that was built the way that it was built in Europe, like you'd probably not survive the Australian summer. You've never experienced winter, so what's the coldest it gets over there? You're moving to Australia and then back again when the season changes. See, that would just be amazing. That's the ideal scenario. I feel like I need 2 houses. Somewhere where I can escape winter all year round, and then I just move between the 2 different houses. Like one in the northern hemisphere, one in the southern hemisphere. Sounds fantastic, guys. Well, I feel like it's still somewhat wet. I don't want to mess with it too much when it's still wet. So I think I'm gonna work with his face a little bit more and try and just get the color to work over here. The only good thing is you get free electricity since you have solar panels. Also, you have some ventilators in the attic which are solar powered, so that helps keep the house cool. But even then, with AC, it still gets hot. That's rough. That's really rough. The only thing I hate about summer is so I can really handle pretty much any temperature that we get in my city. The only problem happens when I then try to stream because of my small room, because I need to have the door closed when I'm streaming, and the computer fries this room up so much that it raises the temperature even further. That gets crazy hot, guys. My computer starts dying and I can't stream in that heat. So that's the only downside of summer. The only downside. Otherwise, other than that, I would take summer any day. That would be so cool. See, I would just swap with you guys whenever you want. PC just adds to the heat. Yes, I don't know if you guys noticed, I actually, during winter, there have been times when I've turned, so my Mac doesn't work, it doesn't get as hot. My PC, my desktop PC, because it's got like a really great GPU, it heats up my whole room. It works as like a small space heater. So before I had my actual space heater, I would just turn on my PC just so I can be warm in this room, and it actually works. So during summer, it's a massive downside. 5th of August, okay, you put it on your calendar. You guys don't have to be here that day. I don't really have a plan yet, okay? Like, I'm going in blind currently, guys. I need to think of something. I really do. So yeah, I don't know. I'm partly thinking live stream, like outside. But last time I had so many technical difficulties with that I really need to figure out. So if I do, I really need to do a little bit of a test stream because the resolution of my stream was extremely low, and I think it was throttling because either the Twitch app was scaling down the resolution because it didn't have enough bandwidth, or who knows what. I don't know. I'm going to try a different app to stream through next time that actually allows me to manage some of those settings. So we'll see if that goes a bit better. But yeah, I need to test that beforehand. Do you want to be here? Alright, well, I'll definitely try to make an announcement. You know, if I do plan something special. I'll have to think about it, guys. 2 streams, one short, one outside in real life, and then gaming and art. I don't know if I'll be able to do both, Dover, because if I'm doing an in real life one, I'm gonna have to drive. Currently, my car doesn't work, so I can't really do that. And I don't really want to stream anywhere close to where I live just because of, you know, safety reasons. So I'm fine streaming in my backyard, but I don't want to stream anywhere else outside. My level up day is on Friday this year. I know. What a day, right? Great day to have a birthday on. April, thank you so much for the follow. Would you rather be covered in fur, feathers, or scales? Let me know. Let me know. Well, I don't know, guys. Feels like it's kind of drying. Do I want to go darker still, or is that a good color? I feel like I don't want to go too dark because I still want to see, you know. It's also going to go darker because I'm going to go over with some, what do you call it? Graphite. So it's still going to change anyways. I think I'm happy with it. I think it's dark enough. I think that looks good. Friday weekend birthdays or near weekend ones are always awesome. I know. I know. And also, then your loved ones can come home sooner as well because it's the end of the week, which is a massive bonus. So that's freaking awesome. 2,501 zombies! Guys, we have even more now. I can't wait for us to reach 3K though. That will be a celebration, guys. 3K followers? Can you guys imagine? Like, remember how much we celebrated when we reached 1K and then 2K? 3K is gonna be freaking amazing, guys. Freaking amazing. And you won't help me get here. Alright. Time to remove masking fluid, guys. Gonna do it. Gonna work. Gonna work, guys. I just gotta be patient like last time. I don't know, the paper is still somewhat wet. I don't want to mess with it too much if it is wet, but I'm not really gonna touch the paper, so. I think I may just leave it because I do need to actually go over paper to get those off. Damn it! When the paper's too wet, the risk of ripping it is even higher, so I don't wanna do that, guys. My nice new table, well, it's not a new table, but ever since I've re-oiled it, it looks so freaking nice, guys. Look how shiny it is. I don't know if you guys can remember, but it was so dry. And it is looking so happy right now. Don't you just love wood furniture? It's like, it's all alive. It's all alive, guys. Well, I feel like probably a good portion for me to start on at the moment is just adding more tiny colours to his little face. Glass furniture can be cool too, but not all designs are appealing, at least for you. Yeah, that's true. I had the first piece of furniture that I ever bought with my own money was a glass desk. And currently my mum's using it. It's a gorgeous piece of furniture. It was so easy to clean and absolutely lovely. You prefer ice furniture if we're talking about keeping it cool. That's a good point. That's a good point. I really want to go to one of those places where you can stay. And this is kind of weird because as much as I hate the cold, this is one of the things that I really want to do is I want to stay in one of those igloos, like a real ice igloo. I want to go there. I think that's freaking sick. I just like to see, like, they make these glasses that you drink out of real ice, guys. That's fascinating. It's just so epic. What would you guys say is one of your most desired holiday destinations, guys? Drop that in chat. Most desired holiday destination. Actually, while we're here, I might just do the handle of this. What do you call it? This hammer of mine. You would love to try that. And I could stream like a live sculpting sesh. That would be interesting. I've had like zero experience with sculpting stuff out of eyes. I could do okay, you know, molding something out of clay. Like I'm pretty confident using clay. I don't know. Ice is something entirely different to work with though. Is he burying his hopes or is he burying the hatchet? So anyway, this is based on the song My Boy Builds Coffins by Florence and the Machine. It's one of my favorite songs by her. And I don't know, whatever the song means to you, that's what this is. For me, so basically in the song it's about a girl singing about her boy that builds coffins and that's his thing. To me, he's passionate about this. This is his job, this is his passion, it's what he loves doing. He puts a lot of love and energy into every coffin that he builds, and even though it's something that other people find kind of weird, he's really proud of it, and he's found somebody who's sticking by his side and is proud of his passion alongside him. So I think, to me, that's what I got out of the song, and I really enjoy that. Whatever you get out of the song, I guess that's what this painting means to you. You now need a seal ring. Did you see the one I sent you on Instagram? That one is so cute. Absolutely cute. That thing would get annoying to wear looking at how thick it is. I'm sure you can get ones that are a lot smaller though, Sendo. Like, I look at very weird jewelry a lot of the time, so I'm pretty sure you can find one that's not quite as, hang on, that's like seal. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. I'm talking about like an animal seal. Oh, I just found one. I just found one. There's a couple of different ones, but like, obviously those little chonker rings that I sent you on Instagram are some of the most realistic looking. But you might like this one. You might like this one. This one's cute. So, tiny little seal. If the video is gonna play, usually, there we go. How cute is that? A tiny little seal on your finger. That's absolutely adorable. He's cute. A nice harbor seal. Absolutely adorable. Look at him. He's not that big at all. Also, if you guys ever have trouble buying rings and you're really nervous about buying a ring, I've got one of these. Hang on, where are they? They're not super accurate, but they're accurate enough if you're buying, you know, like, if you're buying a ring just for daily wear, more often than not, these will work just fine. So just a ring measuring tool, these are great. I never buy a ring before having one of these because it's just so easy. And there's different ones obviously, so UK is a different measuring system, Europe has a different one, and then the States have a different one. So just make sure either to get one that's like, you know, got your proper one that you're looking for. These are great, guys. Freaking amazing. So you can definitely buy the seal in the right size you need. So cute. He's adorable. I'm a sucker for animal rings, guys. Hence why my little batty ring. Absolutely cute. You think I'd like Die Another Day by Gavin Dance about a cult putting together an elixir? Please drop it in the music channel, Sendo. Please do. It's really adorable, I know. You just need a seal hat. You need to commission someone. Aren't there any seal hats already out there, like seal onesies? Have you looked at seal onesies? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen seal onesies out there. That would be fantastic. No seal hats. What the heck? What the heck? It's crazy. Do I want to go darker with his face, or is that all good? Are we happy with the state of it? So the holiday destination, a remote island in the Pacific. You'd love to charter a small plane to get there. That is so cool. It's really cool. Do you want it to be more of like tropical island or more of like an open, deserted, deserty island? That's a cool sweater, Necker. Thank you, Sendo. This sweater has actually inspired my painting today, so I felt like I needed to wear it while creating my painting. Can't do sweaters too itchy for you? It really depends on the sweater. And I tend to wear like something underneath them as well, so they're not directly against my skin. I don't know, that might help you, but yeah, this one is not like itchy at all. Like I've got it touching my skin in different areas and it's really not bothering. It really depends on the sweater. Tropical for sure, coconut trees and a stream somewhere in the middle. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. And perhaps some forgotten ruins to explore. Oh my gosh. That's some island. You're gonna pay quite a lot. Apparently there were people who bought their own entire island ages ago, like, you know, in the baby boomer era. And now these people are super rich because they've got their very own island. Back then, apparently, islands were not so expensive. And nowadays, they are. So those people are super lucky. Can you imagine having your very own freaking island? Oh my gosh. It's insane. Same with owning land on the moon. What? You can own land on the moon? Seriously? Do you think the entire moon's surface area is already owned currently? I really want to take off the masking fluid. I feel like the paper seems a little bit dry currently, so I feel like... What are you doing down there, Zazu? He's so clumsy. He's seriously the most clumsy bird in the entire world. I bet Elon Musk has a portion of the moon. Definitely. Alright, so I gotta rub fairly hard to try and get this masking fluid off. There we go. There we go, got a portion off. It's so hard when it's these tiny little pieces. It's incredibly hard to work with. There we go. I feel like the eraser is just the way to go. Like, when it's too small, you just can't pick it off. And the eraser really does a good job. There we go. First bit off, guys. Look how nice and white that looks. Maybe Mars too. Oh my gosh. First little skull to come off. There we go. And there we go. Tiny little skull. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I went with masking fluid. It would never have been that nice and clear. Now it's like super nice and bright. Love it. There we go. So messy though, guys. I really need to start taking better care of my nice table because it really gets a lot of battery when I'm arting on it every day. Hugger plushie redeem. Here we go. Got just the right plushie for you guys today. I've got my little tiny batty friend with me today. Look how cute, guys. Look how cute. Absolutely adorable. This plushie is by Wild Republic. I love their plushies. They're always so, I don't know, like perfect combination of realistic and, I don't know, imaginary. I love their plushies. They're so cute. Tiny little bat hug for you guys today. How cute is he? Absolutely adorable, guys. Tables need love. They do. They really do. Especially wood ones. Wood tables need all the love. An article mentions who would buy Luna real estate. 3 former presidents of the United States, George Bush, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan. Donald Trump and numerous celebrities, including Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, George Lucas, and of course Nicole Kidman. What the heck are they gonna do with moon surface? What the heck? Guys, that's ridiculous. Need to look into this though. There are definitely people who own land on the moon. You remember hearing about it in the news, but you're not sure who. I was really expecting that Elon Musk would be in that list though. I was so expecting that. That's crazy that he isn't. It's so easy with the eraser, guys. When you've got tiny little spots, you just gotta erase on the edges and it all comes off. Look how crystal clear that is. Oh my goodness. Elon's all about Mars, one true love. So he's one-track minded. The moon doesn't faze him, it seems. If one of the recent episodes of Love, Death and Robots teaches us anything, then when the planet faces an apocalypse, the super rich will just fly away into space to colonize Moon, Mars, or even Titan. They're not gonna live very long though. Like, I mean, we don't really have the capacity currently to survive on the moon for very long, so it's gonna be a very depressing rest of their life for them if that does happen. You're all for them going to the moon or to Mars, wherever, as long as they leave the Earth alone and never come back. Oh gosh. Humans really do so much damage to the Earth. It's crazy. Well, there's just one teeny tiny bit left, guys. Is that coming off? I can't tell. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's all off, guys. All off, and we haven't ripped the paper a single bit, guys. That's crazy. It's all come off. I was so nervous using masking fluid on this piece, guys, but I'm so happy. I would never have been able to achieve that clarity without using it. So, super happy. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, what can we do next? I feel like I like this kind of white. Tova, thank you for the biddies! Claps indeed. Exactly. This is a moment to celebrate. Masking fluid and I are once again a couple, guys. It works out. Works out once again. They're rich neckar, they'll just hoard all the technology. Well, still though, Dover, like, it's not very practical. How much money would they have to spend to not only create a, you know, a spaceship that goes all the way to the moon, but they have to build an actual, like, place to live there. And then they have to either fund enough things that they can either make food there, or they have to take a lot of food with them. So, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very practical. Like, something's gonna go wrong up there, you know? I think I'd much rather die here than try and go all the way to the moon only to die a horrible death like not being able to breathe or who knows what, you know? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very practical. It's actually possible that things have to go really bad and the escape needs to be orchestrated perfectly for it to happen. Yeah, like, but like, how are they gonna survive long term? Like, how long can, I don't know, how long can they sustain life on the moon for? That's my question. And yeah, Fallout Vaults seem more likely. Exactly, exactly. Like, I don't know, it just seems a lot less scary trying to go all the way up there than just, you know, surviving in a bunker on Earth. Seems much better idea. Alright, so I feel like I want to do the blue bit. Is that blue? That's blue. No, wait, I want to go green. I don't want to go green. I want to go blue. Alright, we're doing the silver. It's gonna be silver, it just looks blue currently, but bear with me, guys. It ain't gonna be blue forever. The problem with living on the moon or Mars is the gravity and atmospheric pressure. Long-term exposure can really cause serious medical problems. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. And also like when humans don't get enough sunlight and enough I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff that we need that I doubt is available on the moon. So, you know, how are they going to be able to supply all of that long term? That's my question. The series that if somehow successful over many generations, evolution will take hold and the species down the line may not even be human. They won't even like survive though, Dover. Like, even if that was possible, they would die. They would just die. They'd all die out. I don't know why I'm getting so much bleed. I feel like the masking fluid, guys, it makes the paint bleed weirdly on the paper. I don't know if you guys can tell. Okay. But look how this area has bled out. It's so strange, but I feel like that's happening because of the masking fluid. Who knows? It's all science fiction at this point. Yeah, definitely is. Dova, have you watched the series 100? I think it's just called 100. Thank you, F Core. I appreciate that. I like when my hair goes really fluffy. It doesn't always go that fluffy. I feel like When it's really humid, my hair goes more fluffy, and sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, so here's the question. Do I go, so I know I want to keep the skulls like a white or a yellowy color. Do I want to keep these? I definitely need to keep these bits blue or red, and I feel like I want to go with like a gentle blue. I'm gonna go with that. A really gentle blue. How cool is that? Being able to fill all of that in, guys. Oh my gosh. There we go. I kind of like that. I must say, I kind of like that. I feel like I want to work with some red pencil on this one right at the end, so I can get like the same kind of red bits that I've got in my sweater. I want to incorporate into his as well, but I want to do it very subtly because red is a very, very intense color, and I don't want to overpower this piece. So I feel like I'm going to do it with colored pencil and see how that goes. But that's what inspires real science. Colonization is still a long way away, and there are technologies to help us survive, but of course not in the scale that we think of in the apocalyptic scenarios. Yeah, it's definitely only going to be for the very rich and powerful, definitely. You saw someone in some random video at some point was scratching your brain over and over until he gave up. They look like someone just now. The scratch finally got itched. They look like me. Don't even remember what video though or when. New thing to scratch your brain over now, you guys. Hadn't spent enough time here to point right away to me, it seems. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Nicola's viewing. That's crazy. Like, I always hate when I have that moment when something makes me think of something else and then it's like you just can't lie your finger on it, right? It's so frustrating. If something goes really wrong in the next 5 to 10 years and they try the space route, it won't last long. 50 to 100 years down the line, quite possible. You think that's the longest length of time they can survive there? That's a lot longer than I would have expected. I would have thought like maximum like 10, 15 years and then they'd be like they've depleted their resources. I guess it all depends like how many people they can get up there. Flavors are often the offenders. Yeah, flavors and smells. Flavors and smells, definitely 100%. Those are usually the most triggering things, 100%. Well, I'm definitely glad I went with blue. The question now is, do I go? I feel like I need a tiny bit of yellow. I need to clean my brush properly though. You meant they'll start colonizing after like 100 years? Right, like you mean on the moon? Come on, little dude, you need to go a little bit more yellow. Red. There we go. I think it's sort of getting there, but it's not quite there. There we go. You guys can barely see that. It's crazy. It's like a very pale yellow that I'm using. Very, very pale. There we go. I feel like it was just lacking that yellow. When I had the masking fluid on earlier this week, I actually really liked the yellow color. So the masking fluid goes yellow when it dries. And I really liked the yellow against the blue. And the more I look back on that picture that I took when the masking fluid was on, I was like, I need to reincorporate yellow into this piece because that looked amazing. Can Tassel smell the video or me? The smell of stream has not yet been invented. Might be fine, could turn weird. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if we could smell things over the internet? I don't know. Sometimes I think that could be a bad thing, but buying perfumes would be so much easier. Ridiculously easy. And for sustenance, yeah, what we have now is not enough, but there are ideas in place that could work. At least that's what you hope for. Progress in technology that will help humans becoming a spacefaring species. You really would love to live in space, wouldn't you, Dover? Do you think, if given the chance, you would move to Mars? Like, if it was habitable? Do you think you would go live on Mars? Buying manure would be problematic, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. But hey, at least you would know it's the real deal, you know? At least you wouldn't have to guess that anymore. That is looking great. Alright, I want to see, I feel like pretty much all of him is done, guys. Oh gosh, did the stream crash? Thank goodness, guys. Thank goodness it didn't crash. It didn't crash on us. Alright. There we go. I feel like, guys, tomorrow we might be able to finish off all of the little details on his face. Add some details to his clothing and add a little bit more pattern to his clothing as well. Because I finished off all the painting today. I am so happy. So happy. But yeah, rest of this painting is left for tomorrow. We are gonna go and raid somebody currently, guys. Before I go though, that's the wrong button. I do have a Patreon account, guys, where I'm working on a story about my little witch called Phoebe and her pet piglet called Poogie. So every month I release a next part of that story for my patrons. They also get a monthly postcard from me. Pretty much the same price as the Twitch sub, guys, and you get to support me to work on this project of mine and hopefully finish this story. So if you guys would like to get a little bit more for the price of a Twitch sub and support me more in the process, please check out Patreon. But yeah, also guys, we have an art challenge on. So this month, the art challenge we have is Grim Reaper, guys. So if you'd like to join us, please draw a Grim Reaper and add it to the art challenge channel on Discord. We're going to review everybody's drawings on the 28th of this month, same time as I normally stream. So if you'd like your art chat live on stream, please go and check that out. I remember the question of the day from a while ago, what topic I can go for hours. Well, this is science fiction, space stuff, and fantasy. I know, Dover, I know you love that topic. If they asked you, you might go, what? That's crazy. You would give up everything on Earth and you might go? Oh my gosh, that's dedication. I don't think I ever would do that. I don't think I ever would. Unless there were just so many people on this planet and I just wanted space to breathe, then I might go. Then I might go. When was this activity started? You're all for asking questions. Data collector, it was started at the start of the month and it's running until the 28th of this month. So you have the whole weekend and a couple of days next week to work on it if you still want to give it a go. But yeah, guys, let me have a look. Who is live? Who can we go and raid today? We have... What the heck? Who is that? Are they streaming art? No, they're just streaming just chatting. I'd rather stream art. They're also just streaming art. I'm trying to... Not just chatting. Just chatting. I'm trying to find an art streamer, guys. I'm trying to find an art streamer. Do we have so few people live at the moment? Could I show you a close-up of the little boy before leaving? Yeah, I definitely can. I definitely can do that. Hang on, here you go. Here you go. I'll zoom in. So that's his little face currently. He's gonna get a lot more detail tomorrow. So I'm gonna add all of the little details to his sweater as well. You can see the yellow I've added on these tiny skulls. And a little bit of blue. And then you've got all of his coffin that he's building as well. But yeah. Very, very tiny little boy. So this is about the size of my fingers. And that's about the size of the painting. I like to work small. I usually work on like an A4 size, guys. No, it's just my preferred size. You don't see many people go live. You only see Maggie and Ari Bean things. Yeah, like, let me refresh the app. I'm pretty sure it is live, but oh my gosh, there is so few people live. I have a new streamer, but it looks like they're doing art at the moment. They are streaming in the just chatting section. I've never rated them before, but we can try and see. I don't think I've ever been in her stream. But yeah, I think she's doing some painting today. We can go have a look and find out for ourselves. Yeah, let's raid her. So I'm raiding Betty Roseville today, guys. Did I have someone raid today? I did punish her. I did. But yeah, let's go raid. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, guys. So if you guys want to be part of the stream tomorrow, we are finishing off my coffin boy tomorrow. That's pretty exciting. Cesar, hello! Oh my gosh, you just got in just before we raided? Guys, please, can we have a shout out for Cesar? How was your con? Oh my goodness. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have gone with you guys. I haven't done a con in ages. I've never done a Twitch con. So I really hope you got a lot out of it. Guys, please give Cesar a follow. She's freaking amazing. It was amazing. Also, I noticed you got another tat. Probably ages ago, but last time I only remember you having the one. Now you got two. I need a good picture because they look freaking sick. I actually think you are the person that has the coolest arm tats that I've ever seen. Like, I'm always baffled by, you know, the crazy things that people do. Yours just makes so much sense. I just love yours. You haven't taken a good photo because you suck. Did you get back with, like, I think you said the person who did yours originally was in Germany? So did you get him to finish off the other one? You gotta come next time. I really do. It's so expensive to go all the way to Europe though, and I've got like upcoming wedding stuff to pay, so it's like probably not anytime soon, but definitely in the future. I will make a stream goal for one of the cons and go. That will be so exciting. But yeah, guys, so we got to read. Let's go. Rating Betty Roseville. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you guys then. Same time as always. If I'm a little bit earlier, that'll be friggin' amazing. But we'll see how we go. Let's raid, guys.